baby girl, you shine. And we gon' do it big.
What's up, y'all? It's Caitlin Leggett, your favorite journalist, digital media, washed athlete, all the things girly. Okay, welcome to my channel. Here we do a whole lot of ripping and running. I'm a reporter. I'm in the gym. I play football. I really do everything but be Beyonce, and I only do that on the weekends. No, for real though. Today we are actually going to a volleyball game, a Dallas Post game. That is the pro volleyball team here in this side of Texas. Y'all know Texas is actually huge. So there are a couple of other teams. They're in League One volleyball. This one is in the Major League Volleyball, MLB. So we are going to do a quick beat face. I have these little cutesy bangs in, but that also means, well, I wasn't going to put no makeup on my forehead anyways, but that just means I'm going to have to actually pull her back to do my makeup. But yeah, I'm going to head to Dallas once I do that, catch that game, and then I'm going to come back. This morning already, I'll probably insert clips, but I literally woke up, went to the gym. I went to the gym. I tried a new gym this morning because I'm getting a little tired of mine, just as far as like it's super crowded. Like everybody and their mama be there. Lots of people like stop me, not even on no like other stuff. They're very sweet, but it just be like, Lord, I just be trying to get a quick little workout in, and I can't really do that there. But like for the price, like it's decent. But yeah, so I tried that gym out. It was cool. We'll see. I also saw that they're like hiring for like a part-time front desk assistant. So I actually put in a little application for that because your girl needs a second job. Like the economy right now is ripping through my pockets. Why would this happen when we become adults? Like I know everybody else had like the Great Depression and like slavery and like the Civil Rights Act, but like dang, I thought we were gonna get better or something. So yeah, hopefully I can do that like in the mornings. Cause y'all know I usually have like a pretty slow-ish morning before I get into work. So that was cool. Knocked out a little quad day workout. That will be a part of my week of workouts. That is probably already out by the time y'all see this. Yeah, so we did a nice little, we came back, showered, I ate, did a nice little skin prep, and yeah, I'm about to, like I said, a little light beat, nothing too crazy. And then we're gonna head to Dallas. My little brother actually just moved out there, so I'm also going to see him. He's actually gonna come with me, and he's gonna watch me work a little bit. But yeah, gonna let him see what Big Sis does, and then we're gonna actually link up with one of my friends, but nothing too crazy because I have to be back tomorrow. Since I work, I now am the weekend sports anchor, so woohoo. Yeah, so my schedule is gonna look a little different than normal, even though it was already a little chaotic. But yeah, that is the plan for next. Cue the montage. So play me some Jasmine Sullivan.
Jasmine Sullivan from iHeartRadio.
So I'm like an hour away exactly. Before I left the house, I had breakfast, but then I made me a lunch. I made like, it's almost gone, but it's literally like a tuna baked salad. So it's tuna, rice, edamame, and cucumbers. And then I usually have some type of like hot soy sauce thing going on. But yeah, I still have this bonnet on because like I said, I have like this little bang in. I just really, Lord, I underestimated how that was going to feel being all in my face. And I don't feel like dealing with that right now, especially if I'm going to deal with it the whole time that I'm going to be there. So yeah, we did that. I'm just like chilling, watching YouTube videos. I actually just finished The Secret Lives of Mormon,
And I'm going to insert a rant that I did for TikTok the other day because, y'all, that show has me in a chokehold. And it's funny because every time I've worked for like a different station, I have gotten into the shows of like the parent company, because usually we get like what is it called? um it's basically like we get updates that everybody else does not get, so we know before everybody else when the show is not going to air, when it is, big stuff like that. And so when I was working for Comcast, which was aligned with Peacock, I was watching Real Housewives of Potomac, which I still watch. And then now that I'm with ABC, I watch Secret Lives of Mormons, which is a Hulu show. And then Taylor Freaking Paul is with The Bachelorette, that is now not airing. And then the show is not filming. Like, it's just a lot happening. So I'm gonna insert a little rant because, yeah, these are my thoughts and feelings on that show. Okay, cue the rant.
Okay, so clearly I just finished my run, but I'm watching the Mormons and their secret lives. And when I tell you this drama is actually so crazy, I just want to start with, this is my rant. But number one, the way that this is some of the most ghetto drama I've ever seen in my life. And the budget for this show is clearly quite large because everything is so polished. The intros, clean. The houses they're staying in, like clean. Granted, like some of these are their actual houses, but like for real, there's a budget for this type of like very trashy drama. And if this were any other race, this would have a completely different narrative. So I do think that that is an interesting perspective to think about when watching this. Okay, let's get into the cast. Let's just start with my faves to my least faves. Macy is my fave, okay? She's a true, genuine good friend. Um, you know, we get into some of her trauma, her backstory, and it's really unfortunate to hear. And I hated when it was like weaponized against her because, like, yep. But I feel like Macy really be having her friend's best interest at heart. Now I feel like that gets her in trouble too, though, because it's like you can't run their lives. You gotta let them make their own mistakes, and you can't take that as the burden of yourself. That's one. Number two, Michaela. I know some people thought that Michaela was like a mean girl, bully, or whatever. I like Michaela. She kept it real, okay? She was like clear about who she liked, who she didn't like, and she acted accordingly. And that just was what that was. And when things changed, things changed. Cool. I hate to see the issues with her and her husband because that just looks like a revolving door of trauma and pain. And I hope they figure that out, along with her skin issues. Okay, we still going down this list. Um, I have mixed emotions on Layla. For one, I need Layla to get around some black folks. Cause like even the stuff with the hair, it was just like some of this is like you're subjecting yourself to this. Um, and you definitely like she flip flops very quickly depending on which way the wind blows. I don't like that. Be your own person, have your own opinion, like who you like, dislike who you like. And if you're gonna start the pot, cool, but like do it with your chest. Cause like realistically, these is not the type of girls that's gonna fight you. They're gonna dislike you for an episode, and that's gonna be that. Cool. Who else is up here? Whitney. I actually should have put Whitney over Layla. She grew on me a lot. I think that I hated her that first 2 seasons. I just hated the lack of accountability. She would do all of these backhanded, underhanded, like really mean things, and then get upset when people would call her out on it and not apologize. Like you didn't go to your own best friend event. Like that's weird. Like just different things like that. But like I said, she was a dynamic character for me. She grew on me. She went from like someone I disliked to someone I actually ended up liking. I think watching the journey with her and her husband, it's like it's hard not to like her husband, but we didn't forget that she was cheating, calling it a porn addiction. And then with Whitney herself, like she admitted like she came back for Dancing with the Stars, and then the girl won and got hella stuff after the fact. So it's like, dang, she kind of did what she said she was gonna do. Um, and I do think she later started taking accountability for stuff in those first seasons, so I like that. Um, I dislike Jen more and more each episode. Like, she is the epitome of like, she will lie about stuff, get caught in the lie, and then cry victim. And it's like, who are you mad at here? And why are you sending that Zach like that's your pit bull? That's weird. And why is he getting in women's business? Like, for real. I don't like that. Like, it's so woe is me. Like, everyone doesn't have problems to begin with. You think it's okay for you not to be held accountable for your missteps. Like, that's the common theme throughout this entire show. And I think it's also even scarier to think that these are all less 30 and under, or early 30s and under, and they're raising children. Like, they live like high schoolers and they're raising children. Like, that's scary. Which gets me to my least favorite character. Demi, I'm not even gonna include in it. Like, I don't know. She's irrelevant to me. I don't like Taylor Frankie Paul. Like, what I fail to understand is why she has such a cult following when she is constantly proving herself to have such a lack of judgment and to have such bad character traits. Like, and I say bad as in like poor. Like, you went, first of all, you are raising children. Like, that's what's the scariest thing to me. You are the impression on the children, and you yourself act like you're 17 when you're almost 30. Like, that's some scary stuff to think about, that there are three people depending on you. Characters, morals, all of that. You slept with your best friend's husband. You had like inappropriate relations there. Yo, baby daddy, you blame everybody in their mama for the stuff that your baby daddy do, and the stuff and the decisions that you choose to make. You choose to crash out. You choose to go back. You choose to do all of these things, and then you get a pass when you belittle your friends, when you berate them, when you send your fans to them, like all these different things that are the characteristics of someone who's genuinely just not a good person in that season of their life, and you get away with it. And it's really unfortunate to watch and to see how she had gotten more opportunities with her being more of a person who could not control themselves. Like, honestly and truly, like, she was just as big of an addict as Dakota was. Like, I just, that is the type of like behavior that you have to seek help for. And like, not only do you have to seek help, you have to create routines and boundaries and barriers for yourself to not continue those types of behaviors. But like, clearly herself and everyone around her was okay with enabling it. But again, just the scary thought that she is the person impressing her values and beliefs on children. Don't like that. Yeah. Did I forget anybody? I feel like, oh, Miranda, oh, she was just there. So like, yeah, them Mormons and their secret lives, Lord Jesus. Like I said, a bunch of like high schoolers that are in the age of 30-year-olds raising children. Oh, Jess, I forgot about Jess. Um, I think we dragged her and Demi's drama out a little too long, but I like that she played also a dynamic character in that, like, she allowed her mistakes to be on display in the level of like holding her accountable. Like, she cheated, that's frowned upon, especially as a woman. And I think that she did her best to take accountability for things and not press it upon other people. But I do think she took the situation a little too lightly. Like, all of that linking up with the man that you cheated with, like, granted, you wanted to clear your name, but at the end of the day, the narrative is still out there. So it looks even crazier for you to still be going around him after you did everything. But yeah, clearly I'm way too deep in this lore. So
Okay, we're back. So, yeah, that is my little thoughts and feelings on that show. Separately, I did just want to get up here and say, I know I've been coming up here with all these quarter life crisis videos, and I swear this just happens every couple of months. Right now, I'm feeling a little better. Like, I am trying to do better about my relationship with God so that I do feel more settled and just like letting things sit with him instead of trying to do everything myself, because that tends to be my problem. But right now things are, I know, like, I usually get anxious when I feel like I can't see the plan, when I can't see the big picture, but what I forget is that it's not for me to see. He has it mapped out, and whatever he has is whatever it will be. And even if I can't see it, like, his eyes are so much bigger than mine. So, like, yeah, his hands are so much bigger than mine, which means that he is able to juggle and handle the things that I feel like I cannot. So that's just my little tidbit word of the day. My homegirls have been reminding me of that. I'm also so grateful for the group of friends that I literally consider my family that I have. Like, they uplift me like nobody else. And even when we're all going through the same things in different fonts, like, they're just always there with either words of encouragement, like, literally however they can help, they can. And, like, I think that we underestimate what it means to have good friends, to have a good support system, and I'm just so blessed to have the ones that I do have. So, like, I'm literally so grateful, like, for everyone that is around me. Yeah, so I said all to say, again, like, I'll be where I need to be in about an hour and some change. I'm gonna pick up my little brother, and then, yeah, we're gonna go watch me work. I shouldn't have to do too much, because everything I'm using that I'm getting today is for tomorrow. So yeah, I will see y'all when I get to Dallas. Hi, you guys remember my little bro Damien? He's gonna come with me to today's game. Yeah, we like 5 minutes away-ish. Dallas Post playing the Columbus Fury, I believe. This is like their 4th meetup. They haven't lost a game nor a set. So yeah, we gonna see what it's looking like. I'll tap y'all back in when we get there. Listen, you never know.
Is this your first post game? I don't think anything of it. I think if we go up.
She got niggas take a picture of her. Look at her. Big face ass.
Okay, here's my little update. I feel like it was cuter darker. We covered the game. The game was cool. Literally, the Mavs head coach was there. Like, he's one of the owners of the team, so that was cool. Literally, it was such a good game. They swept them. It was just a good little funky time. After that, we went to hide and seek for like just a little like quick happy hour tip. Obviously not like real happy hour, but you know how that go. Just some chill shit. And then we just chilled there. I saw some people I knew, so that was fun. We met up with my homeboy Klein. I'm joking. Sorry. We met up with my homeboy Klein. I got my Celsius ready to go. I'm going back home, baby. One thing about me, I got stuff to do tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow. So, yeah, we gets in and we gets out. So I got my little snacks for the road. I done got gas. Yeah, we out of here. A good little successful work trip. I'll probably take y'all through the next couple of days. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, this was so much fun. Love seeing little bro and all of that. So, yeah, now I'm about to probably watch Paradise as I head home.
Okay, let me catch y'all up on everything that's happened since yesterday. It was a lot of ripping and running, so I did not get to fill y'all in as much. But once we got to the game, we had a little bit of trouble getting in, just as far as like getting media credentials situated. But I never blame like the organization. It's just really difficult when you have security that's usually outsourced, and then like an organization that gives you like certain guidelines, and then those things aren't like even if they're like properly communicated, people just oftentimes don't understand. And granted, I get everybody has a job to do, but like I also have a job to do. So that's always irritating when like someone is giving you a hard time. But I also like I understand that there are so many people now that, like, no knocks to them and no knocks to like the independent journalists that are actually independent journalists, but there are some people that just run around with a camera and say like, yeah, I'm media. No, like, are you a journalist? Like, yeah, okay. That's my little rant spiel on that. It was a great atmosphere, great game. Literally, the legends were out. Jason Kidd, the Mavs head coach, was there. He's also an owner of the team, and he had his daughters. So, like, that was really cute. The Post won. They swept them. This is leading them into their playoff series. They will likely have to face off against the Indy Ignite again, who they actually have not won against all year. This was like their fourth matchup with just about everyone. But for this to be their inaugural year, like, they look really good. They actually got Carter Booth from Wisconsin, so that was really cool to see her. Because I literally watched her, like, you feel me, play in the NCAA, like, tournament. So, like, a little bit of fangirl moment, like, getting to talk to her in media. But she had literally only been with the team 48 hours. So, like, gelling with them. And it's just also really, really cool. Like, very much a dream to see pro volleyball in the States. Like, as someone who, like, was overseas, like, understands that, like, there was a certain point in time where you could only, if you wanted to play pro, you could only literally play overseas. And so I can just really appreciate the little girl in me that is, like, livid at the fact that there is now, like, pro volleyball in the States. So, like, yay. That also brings me to the whole conversation of League One volleyball, which has two pro teams in Texas, in Austin and in Houston, and Major League Volleyball, which owns the Dallas Pulse, two different leagues. Will they merge? Because it's like League One clearly has the star power of the players and the money behind them, just in terms of like endorsements, who is coming to the games, partnerships, brand deals, all these different things. Like, Skims is literally one of their partners. Like, LeBron James' daughter just did first serves at one of their games. Like, at some point, they're going to have to come to a common ground, because it's like they couldn't expand into Dallas or into North Texas because there's already a pro team there. So I'm curious what that'll look like. But after that, me and my little brother met up with my homeboy, Klein. We went to hide and seek, and that was such a chill little vibe. I was literally just like, first of all, I love going out with like my homeboys, because it's like I just have two bodyguards on me at all times. I saw some people I know, so that was cool. I think all the girlies were out and so cute in their capris and little things. I had my capris on too. Listen, that's one trend. It's so funny, because I used to hate my mama try to put me in capris, and now I'm pressed for them. But yeah, it was a good little time. Like, very chill vibes. The DJ was playing that music. Let me tell you, like, he was playing the stuff you can sing to, the stuff you can dance to. Like, I love that type of vibe. I love to dance. I don't want to be seated. I want to be up and moving and all of that good stuff. So yeah, these was on the clips of us. And then I literally hightailed my butt on back here, because your girl's got to work. Yeah. I actually have an interview, but I don't want to jinx it. But I mean, by the time y'all see this, I will either have the job or won't have the job. But yeah, I got a little interview, so say a prayer for me. Yeah, but I'm actually on my way there now. It's like 10 a.m. I'm gonna do that, and then it's actually like really gloomy, like cold, windy, rainy weather out right now. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to head into the office. We're gonna see what games are gonna be played, because there was also a lot of lightning, and that's what be getting these games. Oh Jesus, that's what be getting these games delayed. So we'll see. I also made me a little breakfast bagel. It's a egg on a bagel with strawberry strawberry jam. So yeah, very chill vibes. I have my stuff for work with me too. So literally once I wrap up here, I'll head into the office and head to shoot the games that I'm covering. I guess I'll take y'all with me. And I had a conversation with someone who reached out to me who was like, hey, like, I love your channel, but like, you're doing so much but also not enough at the same time. And he really broke down, shout out to Byron, I'm gonna insert his tag, but he like broke down a lot of like basic like CEO stuff, using tags, just different stuff like that. So I feel like that was helpful. We're like 90 subscribers away from 500, so like, go us. So we trying to get there. It reminds me.
The weather warmed up just. I know I never closed my last vlog out, so thanks so much for tuning in, and make sure you like and subscribe and let me know what you want to see. Love ya.
And maybe get a crib. Hey, maybe